So let's
So
see.
Nick, you've been grinding.
A little bit, only a baby bit. So we got 1,500 whatever sweet juices.
Simoleons.
Did it unlock anything? No.
No, I think we just had to get it in order to get to the next part.
That's kind of weird. Well, time to Union Town.
I think it was maybe just to make sure that we have all of our upgraded stuff we need in order to proceed to the next part, maybe.
Wait a second, Union Town, is that some sort of communist propaganda?
Yes, the whole city is communist propaganda.
Some sort of Soviet propaganda?
San Diego
They're on the
sounds
east
like
side,
Soviet
that's...
propaganda.
No, west side is closer to the Soviet. You're still communist, goddammit. Down he goes. Do some sweet flips as you go to sound. What a great A, black and white kind of crashing. Like you'd see him like dangling on a string going doo -doo 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 -doo. Ah, is this my prison escape scene?
Is this going to be the Conqueror's Bad Fur Day?
Yeah, there was a prison escape scene.
Vision blurred, bladder bursting, must get to a lavatory. Oh, my aching cranium. Crypto, you moron. First step is admit you've got a problem. Please, please tell me I'm alone.
Oh god, I gotta piss my
Great
pants like a
frontal
racehorse.
lobes.
You know those pants they wear.
Looks like some kind of primitive laboratory, a cage.
You're gonna save
Ah, Jesus, it's Einstein.
Against my will. And nothing to fun
One of the
with.
50,000 Einsteins there are, thanks
they
to
touched
the
me.
advanced cloning
I feel
program.
So dirty. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here now. Keep it together.
Oh, you didn't even read his mind.
I probably should have done that.
You
But we're gonna try it
fucking
on this guy.
monster. You didn't even hypno, you didn't do anything.
It's okay.
You just straight up immediately kill the first person you see in a fit of rage.
No, see, look, it was fine.
It's been a tiny
All according to Keikaku.
What a great sneaker agent you are.
I do what I do with the hands I'm given. I'm done. So I got to get my gun. I get my gun.
Whoa.
I am also human.
Rah.
Let me tell you something. I did a year in Korea. I ain't never seen a gun like that.
Oh, come on! Yeah, there we go. Smash. Smash. There we go. Apparently you can just pick up things and that makes for some real grade A smashing. Just do some of this.
You haven't caught detection yet.
He's got a gun! Instant awareness level.
We all have
Huh?
guns.
Hi.
Little green men!
Something, something,
Not
I'm gray.
again. Colorblind morons. Die, pea brain.
Deliver with more feeling.
Hey, where's
Die, pea-brain!
you with my clip, monkey boy? So much for wholesale carnage. I guess I'll just have to settle for ripping your limbs off one by one with my bare hands until I find it.
Oh no, jeez. This guy's gonna kill me.
He's just gonna kill me.
Wow.
Rah. Give me your juices. Distract the man shooting me.
That was pretty good.
They are actually distracted. Wow, distraction works really well, apparently. Like, better than I gave it credit for. I knew it worked okay, but that's better than I thought.
Oh,
can't
you still
do
have
my
jetpack?
jump.
No, okay. Good.
I get a little hop, but that's it. We'll just toss you into the ocean and we'll be deja vu.
Send them all swimming.
I'm working on something.
As the monkeys on the other side of the pond say, ha 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 ha. I'm not
Ow.
racist. I'm just violent. Horribly, horribly violent.
Where are you going? You're going away from objective dot.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by my violence. It happens, you know.
It happens specifically to you.
Ah. Your cruel words, they sting me.
Ooh, Crypto,
As the
you're
violence will
alive.
to you.
Of course I'm alive. It takes a lot more than a massive head trauma to keep me down.
It's me.
What's the condition of your
you.
No idea.
The humans must have
Tell
recovered
me
your
where I
ship.
know my ship
Locate
is.
your
Tell
ship
me
and
all that I
steal
know.
it back.
While I run around in circles. Tell me of the ship location like I already know
Drugs
you,
around
me,
lately.
my twin.
Couldn't be commies in Uniontown.
Good. This information will help lead us to your ship.
I guess I should have just scanned him and that would have been fine.
Workplace accident. Now he gets workers' comp.
Another good old case of
Couldn't be
sweet
lot of
American
drugs around
violence.
lately. Couldn't be commies in Uniontown.
Oh, is he still alive?
Or could they?
Did I get him? He's not showing up
I
on the
think you
radar.
might have got him. Okay, go,
Victory
go.
is a go.
Uniontown.
Get gun ammo. Or not.
Or could they?
Does it have ammo?
Yeah, it had it right by you. And, okay, that's one way to get it.
He's my
Behind
big
you,
brain.
and then to the right.
Like I care.
You should care. So all they did was take the ammo from my gun.
Yeah.
They didn't actually fuck it up. They just took ammo. Yeah, fine. A little mediocre, if you ask me. I guess they were keeping the sweet gun juices for themselves. Oh, I just wanted to toss a box at the guy around.
No one to kill.
There we go. Then, oh, it's just a dude. Why is he on fire?
Oh, I mean, sometimes when you're having a bad day.
You had a bad time. You caught on fire. Things are not going great. It could go a little better. Go ahead.
That's brilliant. We should do a song about that. Oh, god damn it, Nick.
There we go.
Excellent. Keep scanning workers.
Excellent. Just a little tag on. Completely original.
Armquist is my
Never
hero.
been thought of before. There it goes. Look at that. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
If I scream and yell loud enough while flinging guys,
hey, whoa.
I'll be considered entertaining.
It's too late. I already scammed Graham Deal.
Damn, I better not forget that password or they'll never let me on that barge.
Your ship went down on a nearby island. The human military-industrial complex is apparently using a marine barge
Got him.
for surface transportation to and from the island. You may be able to use it to get to the island.
Thank you, oh Overlord. Your wisdom is always useful. I wanna pick up that guy. There we go. There we go. Once more, deja vu.
Stop saying deja vu.
I can't help it. I'm in a deja vu mood. You don't think Crypto just has moments of deja vu? I guess he
You're
has.
gonna wake up one moment with just like
What, like an
a-
anime pillow or something?
an anime pillow
hug
stuffed down
pillow.
your throat.
Oh, you're the one with the hug pillow, huh?
Heads.
Why didn't you
No,
tell me?
your own stuffed pillow.
Yeah.
Who would be your
Don't
stuffed
talk
pillow?
about that.
Would it be Vegeta?
Who would my
Would it be
stuff pillow
Goku?
be? Let me
Would-
think.
would it
Who
be
is
Naruto?
my waifu, huh?
Who's your waifu, Nick?
Always bust my chops.
Vegeta is a pretty solid one. He's really up there. Who other ones are pretty good?
Why do dock workers all wear these funny hats? Makes me feel like some commie Kerouac beat.
Let me see.
Yeah, now it's your turn to think about it. Not so easy. Fast thought.
Stella.
Stella's your
Mine would be Broly.
Broly. There we go. We got
so
our problem.
masculine.
Vegeta,
So
he's
hot.
short just like me.
Huge widow's peak.
We really have something in common, Vegeta. Lana Turner. Say this statement, threaten the driver. Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Will you take me to the island now? Now
I
you're
think I was
talking.
supposed Oh.
Welcome aboard, soldier.
I wasn't paying enough attention. Apparently, I accidentally said the right thing.
Pretty sure they're talking the entire time about Marilyn.
I was too focused on
What's with the weird dot of like looks like code that wants to be written?
Sweet PS4 emulation. No, Chide, that's the aliens.
Your ship must
Like
have
that looks like a
crashed somewhere
cursor
nearby.
thing.
But be careful. The island.
Excuse me, normal human.
Glorious.
Normal, everyday human. Oh, look at that! I am shocked as a fellow human.
Like peanuts. Don't ask, don't tell.
Pub. Why the cowbell?
I mean, sometimes when your head hits the dock hard enough, sometimes cowbells
Jingle
come
jing.
out.
It's like the episode of Team 4 Star where they just crush Goku and it's just squeaky
Sounds,
toys.
yeah.
March here, march there, march it yourself.
Give me that
Those are
and
unreal.
to
Wanna
space.
shoot me some red?
See the other space. One might say the more dangerous of the two. They'd be fools for not understanding our power.
Stella!
Got him. He's on fire.
Well, Nick, onto the remake. Apparently, they're going to be using a lot of the same files, voice files. I don't know if they're going to redo them or if they're going to keep them the same. Although, it'd be nice for them to have more variation.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. I want to... Destruction.
Because while they have some fun stuff, it does repeat a lot.
Okay, so it's just a remake, really, is all it is?
Yeah, it's going to be it's a remake.
What does each wheel stand for?
I will, I think is what it is, or I demand. So I will it to be, or I demand it to be. I'm pretty sure, like, from what I've seen of some comments on, like, Reddit or something like that, it's supposed to be, a criticism on media or something like that? I don't know.
Sweet old Reddit always has the answers. I love you, Reddit. Almost as much as I love Vegeta.
He did a sweet flip. He's just Fred Dursting everywhere.
As much as I love that guy's sweet flipping. Flip for me further, monkey.
Excuse me while I have Fred Durst off this equipment.
That is also entertaining.
Elvish.
Do flips for me! Go, monkey!
Rolling, 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 rolling.
Rolling,
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
There he goes! Just everyone take a trip.
What's wrong with this ship? I can't take off.
My spiky
The
one, I am
humans have removed
confused.
the power cells from the ship's engine core. I've detected the radiation signature of the energy cells coming from a human marine transport vessel near your location.
Thank you, my tallest.
Go get your batteries. You need your AA batteries.
My batteries are right.
But
Oh, my
body
jetpack.
says
Okay.
Brando. Monty just ain't no rebel without a cause driving a streetcar named Desire on the waterfront.
Give
Get
me
the
juice.
stuff.
Stuff got. No, imitate the robot. Oh,
I
fuck.
bought another robot. Beetle, beetle.
Greetings, Bidu Bidu.
Fuck, that was the stupidest goddamn
Bidu
annoying robot.
Bidu.
Dragon Ball Z GT, I'm glad it was considered non-canon. It was a weird trip.
You don't like Baby Goku? And Baby
I
the
like the
character?
original.
You don't like the character Baby?
I don't like baby. Just
The
another
ultimate-
excuse for having
And
weird
Omega
childlike adventures.
Shinron.
It's Super Saiyan
Literally his name,
5
Omega Shinron.
evilness or some shit.
Where he had to go actual apeshit, where he's just like, channel your inner anger monkey.
I can't remember shit about the GT. It's been so goddamn long.
I barely remember anything. Probably the most I remember is Giru Giru. Or Bidu Bidu.
And the Super
Kiru,
series
Kiru.
was pretty disappointing as well.
Yeah. It was a lot of filler.
It had so much goddamn filler. It had some clever writing in it,
There was some fun. But
but it
lots
was
of filler.
pretty disappointing how much filler.
If you read the manga, I think it was the anime is like kind of handled by another dude, and the manga I think is, and I can't recall if it was like written by or overseen by, but it's overseen by Akira Toriyama.
Oh,
So
that's
it-
nice.
And it's much better. The pacing is really nice, although you got people on both directions saying, oh, they love it, oh, they hate it. But I really like it, and I feel like it does the pacing a lot better than the anime. But that's not too surprising considering it came afterwards, so it's not as hard to plan it all out.
I don't know. I just remember one of the problems with the anime is being stuck having to watch the newer version means I had to watch the Japanese version instead. Was it the Funimation one? Or
With the English
there's
voice
like
acting.
there's a couple different ones. There's the Funimation one and there's a crap. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what the
I
other one's called.
personally believe that the American voice acting is better. That's just my shitty opinion.
It's what I was born with, raised with.
Molded by.
Plus,
That sweet guitar solo that was only in the American version.
Grandma Goku is also a little bit of a
Yeah, that's a turnoff for me, you know? If Vegeta's just shouting in granny voice, I just can't get it going.
Now to think about it, they also made Goku really dumb in this version.
Well,
Like, I think
Goku's
they made him
always-
even dumber. Like, I remember him always being dumb, but I don't think I remember him being, like, child endangerment dumb. Well, no, he was child
He's always
endangerment
dumb.
but-
He was literally the most child endangerment. He's an embodiment of child endangerment.
I mean,
but
is
yes,
it really
he's
child
dumb.
endangerment when you make your child more powerful than Superman?
It is when you throw him off a cliff to do it. Here, child, I will throw you off this cliff, and if you become stronger, then fucking sweet.
go train with this green alien and chase dinosaurs.
I'm pretty sure Gohan mechanically, she's like, yeah, sweet dad, I guess that's okay. But also like, fuck you, dad. Kind of a mixture, half and half.
Required for liftoff.
Go.
Return to your ship immediately.
Thank you, Zim. I will. Good old days of Invader Zim.
I really do wish at some point they'd just do a thing based on like the next in the Super Saiyan line. Like they would actually made the series about Gohan or something like that. Because you already made a character pretty much as powerful as he can be while still being
Mystic Gohan.
like the power skills are just insane.
Well, maybe they will. Remember when they're like saying like, oh, Gohan still has so much goddamn extreme potential.
He's just potential. Like
He's
you
a
look at
big
him,
old bag of delicious potential. And isn't that what all us weebs love? Is he has potential.
I have
bucks.
potential to be amazing.
He
I
has
just
some
haven't reached
potential.
it yet.
Maybe if I use my potential bucks, I can become the sicky reborn hero
Shoves
retarded.
more Doritos in mouth.
Hugs
No,
my
you see
Vegeta
those?
body pillow.
These will help me.
My Dorito level is over 5,000.
You can Dorito, you're fucking
Big Bang Attack, just grab a fistful of
you throw
Doritos.
Yeah, cram it into your fucking pillow. Go rub it around.
Big Bang Attack! Throwing Dorito shurikens.
Vegeta, one day I'll be just like you, or should I say, Dad?
Downing Doritos by the bucket, that's my Nindo way.
Trunks kind of does feel like a self-insert of being like the Chuny disease. Just like, no, my dad, he's an asshole, but then he ended up dying. My mom in the time machine. Like, Trunks' entire character arc is kind of like, run away.
Fun self-insert character-ish.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Like, I don't think like Gohan had that.
Well,
same-
you know, he's got the sword and everything, which is kind of
Speaking of that, I wish they'd use more weapons for that type of stuff. Like, they never
Weapons are
took
always
advantage
fun.
of using weapons. Oh shit! Better circle, strafe,
strafing my one weakness.
and use the super exploder on the other.
Yes,
Yeah.
the nuke, the quantum nuke. The quantum, you know, I'll save that.
Do
I'm,
it.
I'm only being zapped by the guns, and this is more than enough
Your
to
health
take
is
care
already
of
at half.
there's a health kit right here. Bam, I'm fine.
You used it too early and rashly.
Oh, but not my quantum destructor beam?
No, that doesn't matter.
I guess you're right. Let me just eat this missile in my face. Thank you for your kind words. Your sage words.
You're welcome. Proud of you.
weeb.
Part of my duty. Can you control your height in that?
I don't think so. There's never been instructions on it. I think it's all automatic. Yeah, it's just based on wherever you're generally floating.
I really want the comments screen to be just screaming their heads off and be like, "No, you fucking idiot! You just clicked by it again."
I'm tapping the buttons. The tippity tap. I'm using the D-pad.
You found the self-destruct button.
The start button. Press the start button.
Okay, so we have one more thing straight to the left.
Yeah, I'm just zapping those guys.
Cause fuck those guys.
Sometimes the guys just need to be fucked. Just like the body pillow. But you know, Akira Toriyama designed Trunks, and he's got the kind of standard, oh geez, what was it? The hero thing from like Dragon Quest.
Yeah. Well, he did the same art for Dragon Quest as well.
Yeah. When was the first hero he designed though?
The first hero thing he designed was, I think, Dr. Slug. That was his first
Well,
real,
I mean in
thing.
like Dragon Quest. Well, I'm sure you don't know, but I wonder when he officially started doing
like when he was first. I thought he did the original designs for Dragon Quest, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
He was like around.
He
Like,
definitely did
Toriyama's been
some.
around since like the 70s and 80s.
But
doing
if he
that
did the
stuff.
first Dragon Quest, would that make it before? Would that make it before the first Dragon Ball? Although Dragon Ball, the original, was pretty old. It's like 86, wasn't
I
it?
think Dragon Quest was really old as well.
Dragon Quest, the first one, I think it was like 79, and what was it? Final Fantasy was like 80. So Dragon Quest actually came out before Final Fantasy, the first series. So it was the original
Well, it
fantasy
says
RPG.
Dragon Quest was released in 86, but that was in North America it was released in 89.
Okay.
But let me see.
Dragon Ball Z. So then it was about the same age as Dragon Ball Z, then, right?
Yeah, but I wonder if if Akira Toriyama was working on that at the same time.
Crypto, you don't have authorization to leave. Return
You can
to
look
the
up
mission
if
area at once.
Toriyama did the first Dragon
Return to
Quest.
the invasion
Well, let me see. The Dragon Ball was done in '86. Huh.
So the same time.
Yep.
But did he do the first Dragon Quest? Was he the first artist?
Let me go ahead and bring up the wiki page.
Doing the important fact checking that everyone loves.
Do the dance, do the dance. It
It's-
says he's listed as the artist.
Huh. So he started both off at the same time. So he just became massively popular. Dragon Quest would be a pretty fun game to play at some point.
It
Not
would. I
on the
was
channel because it's like super grindy.
I was thinking about doing it at some point when they release a newer one over, but I was told it was, or from what I saw, it was pretty long game if I remember correctly, or I maybe remember
Yeah,
falsely. But it did have the ability to where you could do it pretty streamlined and you'd be no problem level wise.
Well, it's your. I mean, it is. I was about to say typical. What is the word for the original? God, that's good. I'm trying to think.
The OG,
The originator or something like that.
the predecessor, the
It is the OG.
OG,
It just said all an OG.
the motherfucking OG loc.
OG Low.
There we go. Just
I'm
do
trying
some
to remember
general.
what his voice was. It was kind of like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. No, not like that. That was
I'm
way
straight gangster.
There we go. You nailed it. You honestly nailed it. By how stupid you just throwing it out there. Like, yeah, I'm straight gangsta. Like,
Let's go to back to the chef.